I feel like I hung up too quickly the first time because I feel like I haven't said everything because I just got too mad to talk and I had to like take a break and just breathe for a second. Um, okay. Let's talk about free speech as you, oh, not just free speech in general. It's free speech on like in academic institutions. So hold up a second. Let's think about this. Free speech in educational institutions. In an educational institution, you're supposed to be able to express yourself freely. You're supposed to have a safe space to learn. That's what an educational institution is. But here is the thing: when you're white and you're male too, like, and I'm gonna go ahead and guess straight. I mean, he could be gay, but you wouldn't really know it from the way he talks. And here is the thing. Screw you, because you're talking like everyone else has the same privileges as you, and like everyone else can speak the way you speak, because you're talking from your own experience. You didn't even bother to get anyone else from any marginalized group to actually hear what you're saying. Oh, but let me just tell you about the audience for like 1 second. The audience was basically white. But I mean, I'm a PWI. I go to Texas Tech University. It's all white, stupid white people. Sorry. So, you know, what am I to expect going there, right? But, you know, I thought, you know, there's like an ounce of sense that someone in the audience was like, oh, you know what, that kind of makes sense. But I was really, really wrong. And this is why I hate this school. And I don't know, man. I feel like like, people started like Snapchatting me or recording me or something while I was talking. And it wasn't like, oh, damn, like that makes some sense. It was more like, oh, this is so funny. Like, look at this girl. Oh, also, he was like, we can't let social justice trump our search for truth. How is social justice ever trumping your search for? Oh, and he referenced, like, you know, the civil rights movement and, you know, how they use free speech, how gay people use free speech to get same-sex marriage and all that. And I'm like, whoa, like false equivalence here. Like, we can't talk about the civil rights movement and gay people and compare that to the KK and being racist and being xenophobic and being homophobic, being transphobic, and there's also phobia as well people have. I don't know, there's a lot of things. Oh, and then he talks about how there is something called irrational fear, is that when we're trying to police other people's words, we're being irrationally scared. But you're not being irrationally scared when you're freaking out about, you know, freedom of speech on campus, when literally all we're asking is that you be more inclusive in your language and stop saying offensive things. Like, whoa, must be really rough for you as a white guy, right? Like, I feel for you, man. I feel for you, and you can't say the N-word to black people, and you can't call gay people fags, and you can't, I don't know, like, there's all sorts of things, like, that you can tell people that I don't really want to list right now, because I don't want to spread offensive culture, but whatever, right? Because we should shut up, and we should hear you call us all of these offensive things, and encourage other people to, it's like another Trump in here. I was like, whoa, okay. Oh, and then he was talking about how someone was feeling unsafe because there was a Trump sign on campus. I'm like, yeah, we're not talking about like Mitt Romney here, or even like George Bush, who was pretty horrible, but we're not talking about them. We're talking about someone who straight up, their whole idea is, you know what, Muslims are dangerous, immigrants are dangerous, everyone's dangerous, and you should just sit there and accept that. We should just accept that as a fact of life, correct? Because this is where this is our stance in this world. This is our status. We shouldn't be objecting to that kind of rhetoric, because a privileged man has been offended by us being offended. Like, yeah, I'll tolerate your intolerance of me and many millions of people because you have the privilege, and you didn't even like, you have the audacity to laugh while I'm talking, because your privilege is like so high up there that you can't even recognize it and check it and listen to someone who's less privileged than you talk about anything, right? Just, I hate this school so much, and I know I'm ranting, and you know, I should like prepare a script and like just literally issue a statement, because I'm so pissed and I can't collect my words right now. But I promise, like, I definitely collected my words over there, because I was like writing as he was talking. I was like, okay, these are the points I'm gonna say. I didn't get through all of them because the audience was interrupting me, even though no one interrupted him with all of his BS about free speech. We try to move to fair speech just for once, to something that's more inclusive, so that everyone else besides white people can speak freely about what they think. I hate this country.